Hello grade 3, hope you are fine. Today our lesson is about comparing unit fraction. Okay, how can we read unit fractions first? The number at the top, we call it numerator. Refers to what? The shaded part or the colored part, or it's numerator. Numerator. The number at the bottom represents what? The total number of the parts or all of the parts. I've got here in this example, I've got two parts. So I put in the denominator, 2. Okay? Look here. How many color part or shaded part? The one. We put it on the top or the numerator. All of the parts or the total number of parts are 4. So we write 4. So it's called what? It's read as 1/4 or 1/4. Here we have how many shaded part? Only one. I put it on the top or on the numerator. All of the parts are 3. So I put it on the bottom or on the denominator. We read this fraction as 1/3. Okay? Okay. How many color part? Only one. I put it on the top, or the numerator is 1. All of the parts are 6. So we read this fraction as 1/6. Okay. Here we have how many shaded part? Only one. I put it on the numerator part. Okay, all of the parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will write 5. So it's 1/5. When we put 1 in the numerator, we call this fraction a unit fraction. Why? Because they have 1 as a numerator. Let's see the next. Write the fraction that represents the shaded bar, then write in words. Look at this example. How many shaded parts? Only 1. All of the parts have got 3. 1, 2, 3. So I put it in the bottom. So we can say it's 1/3. 1/3. Here we have how many color parts? Only 1. I put it on the top part or the numerator is 1. All of the parts, if we count, we find 9. So it's 1/9. Okay, here we have how many shaded parts? Only 1. I write it in the top part. All of the parts are 4, so it's called 1/4 or 1/4. Look here. How many shaded parts? 1. I put it on the top. All of the parts, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? It's 8. 1/8. Okay? How many shaded parts? Only 1. All of the parts, I write it in the bottom or the denominator is 4. So it's 1/4, or we can say 1/4 or 1/4. Again, look here. How many shaded part? Only 1. It's a unit fraction because it's numerator 1. So all of the parts are 2 in the bottom part. So this fraction is called 1/2. One more time. How many color parts? 1. All of the parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we write 5. How can we write it in words or in English? Okay, it's 1/5. Okay, one more time. How many color parts? 1. All of the parts, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 in the bottom because it's the total number of the parts. So how can we write this fraction? It's 1/6. Again, here we have, I have got 1 color part. I will write it in the top part. So in the numerator, and all of the parts, if we count all of the parts, we find it's 12. How can we read this fraction? Be careful. Is not 12. We change VE into FTH. Let's write it 1/12. 1/12. Okay? Let's see the next. How can we compare that using greater than, less than, and equal sign? Okay, let's sing the song. If we have the same, look at this example. I've got the third, and here we have, here we have third. Okay, I've got third and quarter. Which is bigger? Look at this part. And this one, which is greater part. Okay, the greater part is the third. Why? When we put the smaller denominator, it becomes bigger. Crazy. Let's sing the song. If the top is the same, it will be the opposite. It will be crazy. We have crazy fraction. The bigger 3 is small, but it here becomes big. Why? Because I divide the whole circle into 3 equal parts. Okay? And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4 parts. 4 parts. Which is greater? The third. Let's see. I've got fifths and 7. We have crazy fraction. If we have the top the same, it will be the opposite. It will be crazy fraction. البيج عامل نفسه كبير, البيج عامل نفسه صغير, والصغير عامل نفسه كبير. Okay, the fifth is bigger. Okay, again, cancel the similar number. The top part are the same. So we have crazy fraction. Eighth is bigger than ninth. Again, we have half and sixth. Okay, cancel the similar number and the top part or the numerator. And we have here 2 and 6. Okay, 2 and 6. Okay, half or 6. Of course, half is the bigger number. Okay, we have here. Okay. Let's see here. When I say this, what we call this fraction, it's called half. And here we have one whole, the one whole circle, or the one whole circle, or half. Okay, of course, one whole is the bigger number. One whole is the bigger number. Okay, why? Because the fraction, it's a piece of 1. The fraction, also, the fraction, it's a piece of 1. Okay, let's see. Read, then solve this question. Okay, we have some problem here. Malik needs 4 liters of oil and 5 liters of milk to make a large number of cupcakes. Will Malik use more oil or more milk? Let's remember. Let's compare between quarter liter and 5th liter. If the top is the same, it will be the opposite. It will be crazy. So, 4th is bigger. Okay, he will use more oil. Okay, because 4th is bigger. Again, here we have Rahma had a chocolate cake while Sarah had a vanilla cake. Of the same size, Rahma cut her cake into 8th, while Sarah cut her vanilla cake into 6th. Which part is larger? Okay, 6th or 8th? It will be the opposite. We have got the crazy part, the crazy fraction. كبير عامل نفسه صغير والصغير عامل نفسه كبير. So 6 is the bigger one. So the vanilla cake is the larger one. Again, one more time. Ashraf needs to cut a piece of wood to make a chair. He needs 6 meters for the top and quarter of a meter for the base. Which piece of wood will be larger? The larger part will be, of course, the quarter. Okay, we have got crazy fraction. The top are the same. So, quarter is more. Okay, is larger of the base. For the larger part will be for the base, quarter. Okay, let's see here. We will study now unit fraction as a set of whole. What does it mean, set? Set means group of similar things. We have a group of birds here. Okay? And we take one in the numerator part. Let's see. Hannah's father bought for her 6 blue birds and 1 yellow bird. 1 yellow bird. Find the fraction of the set of birds that represent the yellow birds. The number of yellow over the total number of all of the birds. Let's see. Okay. How many color bird or the yellow اللي طلبوا هنا في الكويشن بتاعي the yellow. Okay, I bought how many yellow birds here? Only one. All of the birds, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So the total number, we put it also in the, always in the bottom or the denominator part. Let's solve this exercise. Look at the picture, then answer. How many candies are there in the set? Okay, let's count. 1. When I say how many candies, I'm talking about a number. We will count how many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So, we have 9 candies. I need to write the fraction. He asked me about the fraction. What fraction of the set is yellow? I've got only one yellow, so the color part with the shaded part in yellow, we put it in the top of the fraction. Numerator part. All of the candies, we have 9. I put it in the bottom. So we have 9th of this set of candies is yellow. Let's see the next one. Look at these butterflies. How many butterflies are there in the set? We will count the butterflies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's write 5 butterflies. What is he asked me about the fraction? So I'll need the red one. How many red do we have? I've got one, only one. All of them, we put it in the bottom part or the denominator. So the color part, the red one, we put it in the top. All of the birds or all of the butterflies, we put it at the bottom. Look at this exercise, complete. My Sunday has a set of, how many? We have ice cream here, scoops. Okay, let's count how many scoops have we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 parts. We write 5 parts, scoops. Okay, how many scoops are chocolate? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we write 4. How many vanilla scoops? Only 1. Okay, I need to write my vanilla. Look here, how many? 1. We write it in the top part. All of the parts are 5. We write it in the bottom part. Okay? Again, my basket has a set of apples. How many apples are there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All of them are 7. I've got 6 apples are red and 1 is yellow. I'm sorry, here we have it's yellow. Okay? Okay, imagine this is a yellow one. Okay? My yellow apple fraction is 1 in the top part or in the numerator part. We write 1 in the numerator, and all of the parts or the apples are 7. So we have, my fraction is 1/7. Okay, how many balloons have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 balloons. Okay, how many balloons are big? We have 5 big balloons. We write 5. Only one small balloon. Okay, I need the fraction of the small balloon. He asked me about the small, so we will write the number of the small balloons in the top part. All of the balloons, we have 6. So we 1/6 for the small balloon. Let's see the next. Choose the fraction that represents the colored part or the colored shape in each set. Okay, we have here. Look at this set. We have group of similar things. Only we have one is colored. So I put 1 in the top part. And then I will count all of them, the total number in the bottom. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we will choose 1/10. Okay, again. How many colored parts in pink? Only 1. So I put 1 in the top part, and then I will write all of the flowers at the bottom. So I will choose 1/5. Okay, how many color parts? Only 1. So I will write 1 in the top. Then all of the parts, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 1/11. Okay, let's see the next. Comparing the same fraction of different wholes. Okay, how can we compare fractions of two sets? If Yasin collected 12 red apples, which Noha collected 8 green apples, which fraction will be the greater? Half of Yasin's apples or half of Noha's apples? Okay, let's see here. Yasin have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half of them are 6. So he gets the half of red apples are 6. Then Noha, she takes half of the green apples, which are 4 apples. So which is bigger? The half of Yasin's. Okay, what Yasin have? 6. And what Noha's have? 4. So the half of the red apples is greater than the half of the green apples, even if they are both 1/2, because the two wholes are different. The two wholes are different in numbers. Okay, let's see the next. Choose the correct choice. Here we have in this example, which is the bigger, half on the orange or half of watermelon? Half of orange or half of watermelon? Of course, look here. We can see the watermelon. It's bigger one. So the watermelon is bigger. Look at here. Which is more? Half a cup or half a jar? Of course, half a jar. The half of jar is more. So we write, we have jar is more. Look here, which is the longer? Half of the string or half a rope? Of course, the rope is longer. Okay, روب يا حبايبي اللي هو الحبل. أكيد الحبل أكبر. Okay, so half of rope is bigger. Again, which is larger? Half the cookie or the half of cake? Of course, half of cake. Okay. Again, which is more? Half beans or half strawberries? Okay. So, you see here, we have bigger, not bigger number, bigger in size in the strawberries. And we have here small size of beans. So I will choose the strawberries. Okay. Here we have which is bigger, half of olives or half of dates? Of course, half of dates. Okay? Again, let's see here the equal parts of one whole. How many parts can make one whole? Look at this triangle. It's cut into two equal parts. There are two halves that make one whole. Okay, so we could one half contains two halves. Okay, look here, we have 3/3 in one whole. So one whole called 3/3 contains 3/3. There are four-fourths to make one whole. Okay, we have 4/4. So one whole contains 4/4. There are 5/5 that make one whole. So one whole equals 5/5. Okay, we notice when the top numerator part equals the denominator part equals one whole. Okay, let's see the next. Okay, divide each shape to answer the following question. Okay, how many thirds make one whole? I've got 3/3, so 3/3. One whole contains 3/3 means 3/3. Look here, how many halves can make one whole? So we should divide this triangle into two equal parts. Let's divide it. Okay, how can we write this? It's two equal parts means two halves. How can we write it? It's 2/2 or 2 halves. Okay, like this. How many fifths can make one whole? We will divide this rectangle into 5 equal parts. Okay, let's see. Okay, and how many parts? I've got 5/5. So one whole contains 5/5 or 5/5. Okay, how many fourths can make one whole? So I will divide it into fourths first. 4 equal parts. So we have 4/4. One whole contains 4/4. We can write it in fraction form. 4/4. Here we have match. 2 halves means 2 equal parts. So I will match this with this parts, 2 equal parts. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 4/4. Here we have 3/3. We have here 3 equal parts. So I will join this with its shape. Here we have how many parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6/6. Okay. Thank you for watching. Don't forget like, share, and subscribe. And goodbye.